Good to meet you all again in our very first community call for 2023. This is community call number 5, and we are here to give you a new update on all of that's happening within Itheum over the course of the last few months in the start of the year. So we've got our team members here to go through and take you through what we actually have been working on tirelessly behind the scenes. So I'll give a quick intro, and then each of our team members will come on stage and actually start talking a little bit about the areas that they're focusing on. So the year so far has been fantastic from a tech perspective. As you all know, we've been working on the tech delivery part, and we're very close to launching our first 2 products, which is basically the data NFTs and the marketplace. So both of these have gone through multiple smart contract audits, and we're in the final stages now. We had Battle of Yields, or our version of it, as we call it, which is basically the actual championship round of the actual testing event that happened last week. And with great success, wonderful participation from the community. We had a mixed number of users from all over the world, which was also very interesting to see. So we were quite encouraged by all of you who actually came on board and actually did all the steps and went through it, which just shows that, basically our tech was held up really well, and we're quite happy with the results that came. So actually that was one of the fantastic things that happened over the last week. As you know, the industry is going through a lot of challenges, of course, being, bear market, but we're continuing to build, and a lot of projects that we work alongside with are continuing to build. So it's a perfect time for builders, and it's a perfect time for projects building to actually shine right now. And we're seeing a lot of that with a lot of projects that we're interacting with and actually building partnerships and relationships with as well. So as you know, we're on the Cointelegraph Accelerator program. We were curated and picked out of a very small selected set of initial participants, which is a great privilege. So we've had a number of discussions now with their team, and they've been working through with us to help us refine our product and marketing angles. And of course, it's been a very big learning experience, and it has been a wonderful asset having them and being a part of this program along with Cointelegraph. So for me, the highlight last week was, of course, visiting Romania for your first European forum, so the Critical Infrastructure Protection and Resilience Forum, or CHIP Forum as it's called. Of course, we were invited by the ICI or ICI to actually participate in this forum and talk about Itheum's technology. Now, it was a privilege because this was essentially the launch of the first marketplace for NFTs in Europe. So it's a tremendous opportunity. It was an absolute privilege to be a part of this because it's revolutionary, the first institutional NFT marketplace. So we were sort of invited there to talk a little bit about our data NFTs, because naturally that would be the next evolution to the NFTs and the 4 projects of NFTs that they actually launched. So we're continuing to have ongoing discussions with Ichi and also understanding how we can actually work with other institutions where Itheum technology can be used for them to actually explore into this new space. So that's about all. I'll actually pass it over to my colleagues now. I think it was in addition to meeting, I guess, at the CHIP Forum, we also had the privilege to meet a number of other projects within the Multiverse X ecosystem. And of course, last but not least, visit the Multiverse X office in Sibiu, their headquarters. So we're greeted well there, and it was very nice to catch up with some of the developers. And as you probably saw some posts on our socials, we actually invited them out for a meal, and it was really, really great. We had an awesome time there, and it's always good to get back to the roots and actually meet the brains and the actual people behind the technology, because I think that's what makes it unique. Having those people behind the technology, talking to them, getting inspired by them. And they've got an amazing lineup of stuff that's coming up that we can see. And of course, the Ichi marketplace is powered by Multiverse X as far as the technology is concerned. So it's great for us to all work together to revolutionize, I guess, this industry and revolutionize adoption of Web3 and blockchain and NFTs across the European sector. So thanks. It was a pleasure to catch up with you in this call. I will now hand it over to Zain, who will actually come on and share some updates on the DAOs that he's working on. And I'll be back soon.
All right, Praveen, thank you so much for for sharing that insight. And as we are a part of this aggressive Web3 industry, which fosters many new challenges every day, and we love facing them. Today, I'm going to be covering two major aspects here in this call. Firstly, around the DAOs, and I'm very excited to share that. And we'll talk about some more details on how this, the infrastructure of DAO that we're creating is also regulatory compliant, in line with the GDPR regulations that exist. And second will be mostly around some few ambassador updates that we want to share with you as the time is progressing. So Panicare DAO, which is the world's first GDPR compliant DAO, is finally live. We have a curated set of participants who are now a part of this particular DAO, where we are trying to ensure that the exchange of data within multiple stakeholders across Europe happens in a decentralized manner. It's a big achievement to put this all together and ensure that we can empower the end user and specific by owning their healthcare data, which we all know is very powerful, but there was no real means of bringing this into the Web3, or let's say a decentralized manner, which is now anyway possible. And we are presently working with some use cases that we've identified would be a good fit in the DAO. Of course, as I said earlier, this is just a start, and as this DAO will further grow, we will see a lot more growth in terms of in terms of participants, in terms of what you as a community member can also achieve from this DAO ecosystem that we're creating. The second major update was on the ambassador program. So we are increasing and improving the program as we progress. Of course, we have included some new ambassadors in this, and this is one program that I'm personally trying to look at, and to ensure that this is one of the best in Web3 industry that we have. At present, we are at a good stage. Thank you for all the ambassadors who are supporting us as well. And we believe this will eventually grow to one of the most mature ambassador programs as time progresses. Last but not the least, I think the tech team has been working tirelessly to release our data NFT technology, and the testing and all the different rounds of audits that we've gone through is finally all going to count in. So just be ready for that. And this is, of course, a revolutionary technology through which you as a user can also leverage and trade your data, which is the first goal of why Itheum was created. So with those little updates in mind, we'll be back very soon. Thank you again for all the community to be available and believing in us. Now I'll just pass on the baton to our community lead, Bogdan, and he'll share more updates with you. Thank you.
Hey everyone, Bogdan here. Please let me start by saying thank you for participating in our championship round, which was basically the stress test of our data decks. The Itheum team, and with the help of our community, we worked tirelessly to achieve this. There were 3 different testing events in our Discord server, where our Alpha OGs and our Alpha Cubs performed incredibly well and helped us change the user experience and the user interface. All of this hard work led to our final stage of stress testing our data decks, where we try to identify any potential threat that might appear during high demand and high volumes on our data decks. All of this hard work led to a major release on the Multiverse X blockchain, which are the data NFTs. I wanted to say also that we have an incredible community, and we saw the extraordinary bond that was created during the stress test event. This was not only the stress test event, but was a beautiful way to see how the community interact and engage with each other. We had a lot of people helping everyone to understand our products and also to achieve all of the testing steps in order to make this event successful. So we are so grateful to have people like you in our community. The education is top priority for us, and we want to cultivate this to everyone. Our marketing department is releasing educational content so everyone can understand the mission and the vision of Itheum and also the use cases of our products. Therefore, you will have a lot of Twitter quests on our sprint competition. This will help on achieving our goal to reach a global audience. Thank you for participating in our events. Soon our sprint will end and we will be distributing the rewards. Speaking about competitions, our quiz it's almost 1 year old. We started the last year in June, so happy birthday Itheum weekly quiz. We still want to see you there and keep up the engagement level. And it was an extraordinary opportunity for us to attend to the CHIP forum, where we met a lot of ministers and governmental persons. And I want to congratulate the EC Institute for organizing this event and for their release, for their NFT institutional NFT marketplace release. I will hand it over to Vlad, which will give us some updates from the business development.
Hi everyone, Vlad here. So thank you, Bogdan. Yeah, so first up, again, congratulations to ICI for organizing the CHIP Forum. This was the 6th edition. Myself, Bogdan, and Praveen were part of that. It was very exciting to see the enlightenment and the push on the institutional side with the marketplace launched by ICI, which is a first in Europe. Um, uh, the decentralized technologies, the Web3 and the institutional adoption keynotes were very interesting, and I highly recommend everyone to take a look at those, as there's some very interesting thoughts and thought-provocative stuff that was discussed there. Furthermore, one of the key aspects of the CHIP Forum was building trust with decentralized technologies, which is a key aspect of Ethereum technology, as you might know. Um, uh, Other than that, we met a lot of interesting people. We had a lot of meetings with people and with different institutions and different projects. And there's some interesting discussions that are going on right now regarding to the use of data NFT technologies, and furthermore with the data sets that we can provide within the imminent launch of our marketplace. There's also been some interesting and tremendous interest on the educational side with a lot of universities and educational facilities that are looking at these emerging technologies, as they call them, be it blockchain, Web3, even AI most of the times, and are really trying to get their students and people interested in these domains, so that there's something there that will happen in the near future. So keep an eye out for that. Regarding the marketplace, the data marketplace that is soon imminent, we've been working tirelessly behind the scene on uh, basically gathering interesting and valuable data sets that people will be very interested into. So based on that, we're exploring this for the marketplace with new interested projects and new interested entities that we're looking for. So if if you are a project, we are working with some interesting data that you believe should be shared, and you love the idea of bringing more power to data individuals, please contact us via our channels. We're here to help. We're very interested into this, so don't be shy and let's have a discussion about it. I'll pass it on to Natalia, who's our marketing and social media lead, and see you next time.
Hey everyone, thanks Vlad. How's it going everyone? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us. It's great to be here at our first community call of the year. I think it's been a while since our last community call back in December, and time has really flown since then. We're midway point through Q2 heading into Q3, and there's been multiple milestones that we've achieved since then: campaign launches, developments, and we're gearing up for a big end to the second half of the year and the end of 2023. So firstly, I just want to say a big thank you for all of you who participated in our Data and NFT Jungle Championship round testing event. It was a super kind of cool campaign, which we actually initiated a year ago now, and we've been building it up through multiple testing rounds, all leading up to the final championship round testing event. And your cooperation and support, engagement throughout this whole year has been crucial to our success. Coming in, battle testing our data NFT tech, giving us these invaluable insights and learnings and feedback and ideas. It's been truly humbling and a big learning experience for all of us here. So in the short term, we're going to be reviewing your feedback, stories, all of your ideas, your journeys within the decks, within the testing, any difficulties you've had in terms of the kind of data NFT process. And we'll be kind of fine-tuning this to make your experience in the future as seamless as possible. So a huge thank you again to everyone who participated, along with a big thanks to our gold sponsors and communication partners who really helped to make this event possible and made it a success. So regarding the rewards, as I know many of you have been asking, so we're finally kind of wrapping up the final touches in terms of the reward distribution. And as we mentioned during the campaign, a percentage of these rewards will be contributed to a charity. And we're making that decision together as a community, and we'll be voting on it soon within the next week. So stay tuned for more on this kind of initiative. So what's new? The other guys have discussed our, many milestones that we've hit. Firstly, the Panicare DAO, which was a super big milestone for us, something we've been working towards for a year, and it's been part of Itheum's overarching vision and mission for several years now to revolutionize healthcare. So Panicare DAO being the world's first Data Coalition DAO, with the aim of giving the patients and members power over their data, putting them in the driver's seat when it comes to controlling, trading their health data, is the start of this revolution. So super cool. We're very excited. We're just getting started with this. And yeah, look out for more. We're also super excited to announce that we teamed up with Cointelegraph, the leading independent blockchain media resource. I'm sure you guys know who they are, pioneers in the space. And together we'll be pushing the data ownership revolution, spreading the word about data ownership and expanding our mission, expanding our project to millions and millions of more users worldwide. So we can really tap into the true potential of data ownership together. And at Itheum, we're very committed to, pushing the boundaries of multi-chain design tech with real-world value, trying to provide those real-world use cases. And we were thrilled to announce that we will be participating in a Web3 incubation program by Astar Network and Sony Network, which will allow us to explore expanding our technology into the Asian regions, growing our community footprint in these countries, and delving into kind of the omni-chain, multi-chain design principles, which will enable our technology, which is currently built on Multiverse X, which is our home, to harness the strengths of multiple blockchain platforms seamlessly. So look out for more in terms of content coming with Cointelegraph, with Astar Network, with these programs we're participating in. And it's going to be a super fun journey to get that kicked off. So recently, we also collabed with Beware Labs, our latest partnership with the cutting-edge Web3 infrastructure and dev tool provider. Thanks to this partnership, we've integrated their flagship Blast API into our technology, into our protocol, to kind of supercharge the resilience, the speed, and overall performance of our protocol. And we actually used Blast API for our championship round testing event, which was super cool. So a big shout out to the Beware team, who we've been working closely with in the last few months. But looking ahead, we're very excited for the launch of the marketplace, Data NFT marketplace, and the Data NFT technology, which we've been building, which we've been testing as a community. It's been an amazing effort so far, and we're in the final steps. We're gearing up to launch very, very soon, and we can't wait to kind of bring this to life and share it with you all. And as always, we'll be kind of keeping this as transparent and clear as possible on our socials, so stay up to date. But yeah, thanks a million for your ongoing support, and buckle up for kind of an even more thrilling end to the year and next few months. We're really going to ramp it up. So don't forget to kind of hit the subscribe button, drop a comment, follow our socials to stay in the loop. We read all the comments, we read all the everything within our community channels, all the messages. So come and be involved. Join our Telegram, join our Discord, and we'd love to have you there and connect with us. So I won't take any more of your time. I'll pass you back over to Praveen, and I'll see you soon, guys. Cheers.
All right, there you have it, folks. Thank you very much for attending our community call. Just as a quick wrap up, we enjoyed the forum, the first institutional marketplace. Being a part of that was an amazing opportunity and an honor. So we really enjoyed that part. And also to echo what Vlad said, we are constantly on the lookout for, I guess, projects who value data and want to empower their users. So when we launch our NFT marketplace, we'd love for you to be a part of it. So this is going to be a revolutionary event with the marketplace launch. So if you have a project that actually is capturing data and you think that data is valuable, we'd love to talk to you. So please feel free to get in touch. All of us are always here to talk to you, talk about your projects and how you think Itheum technology can empower the next generation of data ownership. And this is only possible with Web3 and blockchain technologies. So thanks once again. This is Praveen, co-founder and COO of Itheum, signing off, and look forward to seeing you in our next community call. Take care.